We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open. Fear the old blood.
Few games capture the essence of horror as effectively as Bloodborne. It incorporates classic horror elements such as vampires, werewolves, and cosmic beings. This masterpiece is adorned with architectural and settings inspired from the nightmarish worlds crafted by the literary giants like Mary Shelley, Bram Stoker, Robert Louis Stevenson, and H.P. Lovecraft. Its dark beauty leaves you yearning for more, managing to transport you back to that initial feeling experienced when watching horror movies for the first time, evoking both fascination and fear as you embark on your journey through Yharnam. You awaken in a clinic after receiving the blood that transforms you into a hunter and set out on the night of the hunt. While some of Yharnam's inhabitants seek refuge in shelters, others, corrupted by the beast's blood, roam the streets in search of victims. In this nightmare, the blood of these monstrosities is essential for leveling up, creating a well-known vicious cycle for those familiar with From Software titles. Bloodborne distinguishes itself with enemies faster and more ferocious than any other From Software game. With no means to block, you must rely on your agility to evade attacks or employ your sidearm for a precisely timed shot to stagger the enemy, allowing you to execute a visceral attack. The game also presents a risk-reward scenario. If you sustain damage but strike quickly enough, you can regain some of your health, enabling you to conserve your blood vials for the challenging boss battles. And these boss battles are among some of the most iconic creations by From Software, including the blood-starved beast, Ebrietas, Daughter of the Cosmos, Vicar Amelia, and Rom the Vacuous Spider, are just a few examples of the iconic bosses that inhabit the world of Yharnam. The level design is truly remarkable. Each level features pathways that provide shortcuts, and every location is intricately connected, encouraging exploration and discovery of these shorter routes back to bosses, as well as hidden items, weapons, and armor. But it goes beyond mere shortcuts. Discovering certain secrets can lead you to areas where you encounter side bosses. For instance, Castle Canehurst is a vampire stronghold and home to the Vile Bloods, and is only accessible when you find an invitation located in Iosefska's clinic. Each location is linked to the Hunter's Dream, where you can quickly travel to lanterns you've accessed by interacting with headstones. However, this is only half of the game. The Chalice dungeons, a combination of fixed and randomly generated dungeons, eventually lead you to a secret boss, the Thumerian Queen. Each dungeon becomes progressively more challenging, with multiple boss battles in each. The sheer amount of content in this game cannot be overstated, and if that's not enough, there's also the Old Hunters DLC.
Their children too, and their children forever true.
To help you conquer all of these challenges, your trick weapons transform. For example, the single-handed axe quickly becomes a long-range two-handed, wide-sweeping weapon to handle crowds. The cane becomes a whip, and the Blade of Mercy splits into two, allowing you to dual-wield blades for fast attacks. Switching between different forms of each weapon creates unique and hard-hitting combos. Upgrading and adding gems to your weapons is crucial for their effectiveness, giving you more reason to farm enemies in addition to leveling up. Carol runes provide defensive upgrades, increase blood echoes, and restore health from visceral attacks. Even though this may sound complex, the brilliance of From Software game lies in their simplicity and perfect execution of gameplay. At their core, they are hack and slash action RPGs, and every upgrade and level increase enhances your effectiveness. Your choice of upgrades determines your playstyle. This does not mean there isn't a learning curve. If you are unfamiliar with this style of game, it may seem impossible at the beginning. But remember, it's about timing, learning enemy movements and attacks, and knowing when to strike and when to back away, which are the most important aspects of a From Software game. Despite some persisting performance issues and chromatic aberration, it still reigns at the top of the soulsborne genre. Journeying through Yharnam is an experience like no other, and Bloodborne stands as one of the best games ever made. If you find yourself struggling, ring the bell, call for help, and continue on your epic journey. If you enjoyed this content, would you kindly leave a like, comment, and subscribe? And good luck and good hunting, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad